I can't believe it, man. Another plane crash in the United States. What is going on? It's like a darn horror movie. Well, let's see. I'm going to tell you everything I know about this accident that happened in Nebraska. Okay, man, this is what happened. A small plane, you know? One of those that looks like a toy, crashed into the Platte River, south of Fremont, Nebraska. This was Friday night, April 18th, 2025. But the worst part is that everyone on the plane died. Unbelievable. It makes my stomach churn just thinking about it. And now comes the hardest part, you know? They recovered the bodies, but the authorities don't want to say who they were. Let's see. This isn't like in the movies, huh? Here they really got to work. They set up an impressive rescue operation. Drones, police helicopters, boats. It looked like a military operation. Wow! And of course the authorities asking people to stay away. Makes sense. The last thing they need is a bunch of onlookers getting in the way. But hey, you have to admit that they put in the effort and achieved the rescue. I can imagine all these people working in the middle of the night, in the cold, searching. And now comes the usual, you know? The FAA and the NTSB, who are in charge of investigating these things, are already on it. They're going to look at everything, man. From whether the plane had a technical failure to whether the pilot made a mistake, or if the weather was really bad. I mean, they're not going to leave anything unchecked. But these investigations take time, huh? It's not like CSI where in half an hour they already know what the pilot had for breakfast. This is going to be a long process. And meanwhile, the families are waiting for answers. Man, it has to be torture. And the worst part is that this isn't an isolated case, dude. It seems like plane crashes are happening more than usual in the United States lately. Do you remember the helicopter that crashed in the Hudson River in early April? 6 people died. It's crazy, dude. What's going on? Can't you fly peacefully anymore? Honestly, every time I get on a plane, I get terribly scared. And I know they say it's safer than driving a car and all that, but you know, when these things happen, you lose the desire to fly. And then you think about all the people who work in this. The pilots, the flight attendants, the controllers. They must have incredible courage to keep working after something like this. Anyway, guys, this is a huge tragedy. 3 people who left home thinking they were going to reach their destination, and look how it all ended. Life can change in a second. I just hope the families can find some comfort in all this pain. And to you guys, I say, value every moment, alright? You never know what might happen. Take care and see you next time, dudes.